A silence heavy with sadness at this demonstration by Chinese parents, all trying to find their missing children. Photos on their posters are often long out of date, but they hold on to hope. There are no official statistics, but what numbers exist are shocking. Between 70 and 200,000 children are believed to be stolen in China every year.
I was in my shop. I left my son playing with 2 other children. He was kidnapped by a man. My son was 4 years old.
Police keep a watchful eye in an extremely rare instance of a public demonstration tolerated by Chinese authorities. Wang Mingqing embodies the hopes of these parents because he found his daughter.
There is a market in China. Some steal children to make money. Others want a child and don't hesitate to pay whatever it costs. That's why there are so many of us looking for missing children.
For him, the miracle came this past April with a tearful reunion.
I'm here.
The last time he had held her in his arms, she was 3 years old. Qi Feng is now 27. In 1994, she was kidnapped by a stranger in broad daylight. For 2 decades, Wang Mingqing put up missing persons posters like these. Previously a fruit seller, he became a taxi driver so that he could look for his daughter while he worked. She wasn't far away.
It took me 24 years to find my daughter, and she was living only 20 kilometers away. 20 kilometers in 24 years. Can you believe that?
Here she is as a teenager, raised in the family of the man who kidnapped her. One day, her grandmother admitted that Qi Feng was not her true granddaughter. Thus began a long quest to find her real family, in part on these social networks filled with the thousands of faces of children and parents looking for each other. The two now keep in near constant contact, and in finding his daughter, Wang Mingqing also found out he has a granddaughter.
I missed her so much.
I'm so happy. I don't know how to express this feeling. I finally found my parents, my real family.
But such happy endings are rare for China's stolen children. Kidnapping has become a nationwide scourge. 2 years ago, in the middle of the night, a police raid led to the apprehension of a network of traffickers. Some 15 children, boys and girls, were rescued. They were due to be sold, most to parents who have been unable to adopt legally. 70 people were arrested. Children in China's impoverished southwest are often the easiest targets. Liu Mengmeng fell into the hands of baby merchants. Today, she's married, living with her in-laws.
When I was little, I was told that my adoptive mother had bought me from child traffickers. They had several babies set out on a cart, and people would come pick the one they liked. They handed over the cash, and the deal was done.
At the time, she was a newborn, barely a week old, sold for the equivalent of 112 euros. The woman seen here at left was the one who bought her. She died a few years later, but Liu Mengmeng, nurtured by her adoptive father, still had a happy childhood.
Sometimes I want to find my biological parents, but I'm also afraid. They sold me away back then, so maybe they wouldn't even see me as their daughter. I don't know what to do.
According to Chinese state media, every year just 70 of these missing children are reunited with their families.